people? It's your boy Mike G for Life Live here. Borderlands 4. Why did they go with Unreal Engine 4? Now, currently playing on performance. Borderlands 3, I could play on quality, and I didn't get all this issue. I played that game from beginning to the end on quality and had no issues and stuff. I mean, back on the PS4, yeah, it did, but once it came over to the PS5, I didn't have none of the issues. It seems like more and more games going using Unreal Engine seems to be having performance issues, even on consoles that it shouldn't, or platforms that it shouldn't. If we're talking about PC and we're talking about Borderlands, seems to have it worse on PC, not so much on consoles. I mean, I'm not having that much issues. It crashed one time on me yesterday. It was a mission I was doing where I had to investigate this barn, and dude wanted me to flip the switch to turn off the off the grinder, and the switch wasn't there. So when I closed down I didn't close down the game. Once I quit and went back to the main menu, booted the game back up, the switch was there. So, shit like that. There's several questions was like there were, it said to activate something or pick up something, and it wasn't there. When I quit to the main menu and boot back up the game, it was there. So I don't know. It's a lot of issues and stuff. I don't think I had this much issues with Borderlands 3 on this scale. It's fucking crazy. Note how there's no PS5 Pro. I've been all on their website. There's no mention if they're gonna do it um next week, October, nothing like that. Like that's the other thing I was saying. What the fuck is point in buying a PS5 Pro, let alone the PS4 Pro back when it came out? Not many games took advantage of it, and now I'm seeing that more and more with the PS5 Pro. Why Sony designed this console for people that prefer performance mode, and they can not suffer the quality mode. They can play in performance mode. I seen this done so much better. Seems to be with only Sony exclusives. Like all the Spider-Mans has this. They has a performance pro. I think even Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West has a performance pro mode. And what it does, it allow you to play in performance with fidelity and quality image. You don't lose the image that you get from quality or fidelity. ZeniMax done it with Elder Scrolls Online. You getting the best of both worlds. That's why there's no option when you're playing Elder Scrolls Online on the PS5 Pro to pick fidelity or performance, because you're getting the best of both worlds. Um, like Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, they has a performance pro. Even God of War Ragnarok has a PS5 Pro, and it turns 60 frames per second on, and you get all the fidelity, and you get the PSSR. This game definitely could benefit from PSSR, the super resolution, because this time where textures wasn't looking right, they was blurred, out of focus, load in. There's several times the textures on my guns would load in so damn late and stuff like that. It's just, see that? Now watch, they go come into focus. Take a while though. It'll take me quite a while. Man, it's taking a while. I don't know because I'm playing the performance, but the texture on this gun is not loading up. See right there, wait. Now let me switch back to resolution. I mean quality. This would have benefit. We could play in performance and still get this image. Oh, it's still there, still texture. The resolution for this gun has not loaded in. It's blurred. See? Y'all see the texture? Look at it, see? Look at that. It came in a little bit. It's still blurred around. It's coming in slowly. See that, the texture? See, look, the texture is terrible. It takes forever, and it takes a while to load in the texture. Look, even the grass. Look at the texture on the grass. It looks pixelated. It looks blurry. It don't look detailed. Look at this rock. It looks terrible. It looks blurry. The image still, the quality still ain't came. The texture still ain't loaded up on this gun. Look how long it takes to load in textures. Look at this shit. Look at that. It's slowly gonna come in. You see, the last time we looked at the gun, you can see all that stuff right there on the back. This is unacceptable, man. Now you can see the screw. You can see Jacob's motto 14678. It still look low texture. The grass looks terrible. Borderlands 3 look way better than this. That's crazy though. Borderlands 3 looks way better than this, man. I'm not even making this shit up. Hold on, let me turn down the audio. Let me just turn down the audio. I think master control is off. Just cut down the audio. They boy, it won't drown out my audio. The audio. It won't drown out my voice. I'm still kind of loud. Oh, I'm supposed to turn all of it down. Can you just move the slider? Yeah, you can. I don't want that low. 35 probably works. But yeah, look at it. Look at the text on this gun. It's finally loaded in now. You see, it's loading in. Look at this. Look at the texture. Yeah, if you're looking at how I got my ultimate, my action skill back fast. If you go with this, every enemy you entangle, it does this. It refunds. The more enemies you tangle, you can literally get the shit back instant. And then this right here, you set enemies on fire, do any type of status effect on them, it reduces the cooldowns too. Now I went to Gearbox website, and they got a totally different tree when it comes to skill. They went all the way down here. They maxed this whole part out. They got this capstone. I was thinking about going down the right side because of cryo, but they seem to be focused on radiation. I think this tree is radiation. I still wouldn't get this though. I still would go for this because the more enemies. Well, until I get the class mod. Hollow got a class mod that literally gives her action skills back kind of fucking fast. Like you shooting enemies and you can instantly get your action skill back. She got a class mod that literally give her. It's a legendary class mod that literally give her her action skill back. Put it down fast. So that's probably why they went down this tree. Because if you got the class mod, you can literally you ain't got to get this. You don't have to get this. You just go down any of these two trees. But I probably would go down radiation too because radiation you can do some serious damage though if you focus on it. Like she got a lot of skills that increase the damage of it like this, but they have points into this. I might still put points into that because our action skill do both radiation and cryo. It does radiation when you explode it. When it's traveling, it does cryo. So cryo, if we remember, is good against shields. It's strong against shield, not very strong. And then radiation. Damn, I kind of forgot that just that fast. Hold on. Okay, I don't have none of them elements. Yeah, we got radiation on this. So yeah, radiation is strong against shields. Not very strong, but it is strong against shields. And then cryo is strong against armor. Not very strong. Now, if you want very strong against shields, you will have to go with shock. You want very strong against armor, you will have to go with corrosion. You want very strong on flesh, you will have to go with incendiary. So that's how that plays out. I might go back to this rocket launcher though. Yeah, so right here she got a class mod that literally gives her action skill back fast. I was watching my buddy play, and he was getting his extra skill back fast. It's like, damn, I wish it sort of dropped when I was when I got level 50. Like, he got it at like level 30, and it ain't dropped since. He been trying to get it at level 50. So, but it's cool though. So hopefully it drop when I'm at level 30. I was looking for it to drop at level 50, but all in all, it's pretty cool. But he was getting his action skill back fast. I don't know if you got to use Jacob because he was seemed like he was using Jacob's weapons with it. So maybe it's a Jacob's weapon thing. Like when you get criticals with Jacob weapons, you get your action skill back fast. So I'm not for sure about that. Um, yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much how I'm getting my action skill back fast. I'm focusing on elemental damage. I mean, I really had to max them out, but early on in the game and stuff, I think you kind of want to sort of max these out to get the best out of them. And I should have put points in there, but I needed this. Actually, I could have like put like 2 points in here. Now that's a 50% chance. I guess I could have put 2 points in here. Now you want that maxed out though. Okay, it is. I could have put 2 points in here and put the other three right there. I could have did it like that. Yeah, I might go. I might go reset and do that. But man, I just don't understand this shit, man. Like, why this game doesn't have a PS5 Pro patch by now? This should have came out soon as the game launched, and yet it's not here. I got all my buddies saying, where's the PS5 Pro patch at, man?" I was like, I don't know. I'm curious too. It's like, man, can you imagine what this game will be running on the PS5 Pro? I was like, man, probably not that good because people got powerful ass PCs and this game is running terrible. So I was like, this probably ain't gonna benefit because Gearbox is not talented and they're fucking lazy. They don't. I guess I can't say that Unreal Engine 5 is not good. It seems like every game running on Unreal Engine 5 is just terrible, run terrible. Look at the new Metal Gear. Now, I mean, that's not new. That's a real remake. Look at Metal Gear. It's got all types of problems, even on the PS5 Pro. So it's Unreal Engine. They shouldn't have made this game on Unreal Engine 5. They should have went with Decima or well, I don't think Rockstar allow nobody to use their engine, but they should have went. Guerrilla Games probably would have allowed them to use Decima. They let Kojima use it. Or Sony probably would have wanted some licensing for the game and stuff like that. Like they can let them license the game, like market it and stuff. When you see the commercial, say it show PlayStation. They could have done that and allowed Gearbox to use Decima engine, Guerrilla Game engine. Because I think this game would look 10 times better if they use Decima engine. Because you see what the fuck Decima engine done to games like Death Stranding 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. Those games shine on Decima engine. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I still need this. I need the satisfaction chance. That's how we don't need no points into that. Definitely need this. I might go on and get that. Yeah, go on and get this. Go on and get that. Yeah, go on and max this out. Yeah, I'm getting something out of this for my action skill. And the rest, I guess, go down this tree because I don't. That's the thing. I need this. I mean, probably because if I got that, yeah, if I got this, I'd hit a bunch of enemies. I pretty much get my action skill back. Yeah, radiation chance and damage. And so we'll go down, start going down this path. Yeah. All right, there we go. And notice how right here we got this. We still get this. This right here. Whenever freezer enemy she gains increased action skill cooldown. Right. Oh, that shit. We got to point into that. So yeah. And then this, even though we're not down here in this skill, it's still you see how I say +1 from class mod. So yeah, you get it even that without reading. I have to read in it more. I was like, you probably got to go down this tree, like say unlock the bottom tree right here. You ain't got to put no point in here. You get it. Now in previous Borderlands, you had to. You have to unlock this part down here, and then this part will become available for you use, but not in Borderlands 4. If you got to point into it, you use it. See, see one from class mod. So yeah, you still use this one. So it's pretty cool. Because I actually still do radiation damage. I don't know why I think about going there and then going here. There's a chance, a radiation chance. I max this out. It's gonna be probably what it probably be. There's two more, right? So it might go to 60. It probably go to 66. Yeah, like I ain't too much just rushing the game, so I kind of been sort of taking my time, just doing side shit. See, look how long it's taking for the texture on their clothes to load in. See, you got this with with characters too. Like they clothes and stuff take a while to load up. Even the ground and stuff, grass and stuff, it take a while to load up. And man, I'm saying it got a lot of late textures pop in. Like man, the pop ins, and this supposed to be a thing in the past with the PS5, with the base PS5, and Mark Sony was talking about, when he was giving a tech breakdown with the PS5. Goddamn, like the text is terrible, man. I understand this is a cartoony game, but I seen games like Fortnite and Apex Legends and stuff with these same graphics look better than this shit. Fortnite looks better than this, and they got the same graphics. So, and here's the thing. Epic Games seem to know how to use the fuck out of their own engine. Goodbye should have went to Epic Games. Cause look at Fortnite. Fortnite got these same cartoon ass graphics and the water reflections and the lighting, the ray tracing, all that shit looks good. You can see every detail in the water. The water on Fortnite looks so much better. The grass, the foliage, the sky, all that shit look better. The lighting and stuff. The lighting on it look good too. Like you see that bright ass thing reflecting, like casting an image on the ground and stuff like that. So I say you still can't look down to see your feet. Like goddamn. Yeah, you see your character shadows. Is it showing the whatever gun I got? I'm actually, yeah, showing the aim. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's showing the right shadow. Fair to say. What about the heavy? Yeah, okay, it's showing it. They say even the shadows is terrible. But they did an okay job with the shadows. Tree like this tree, you don't see the shadow of this tree anywhere. Yeah, here it goes right here. So that's cash, right? See like a little glow coming down right there. So yeah, the light they did a great job with the light. The light reflect off my gun. So yeah, they did a great job with lighting effects. So I'm like, goddamn, that scrolls online. Cinemax got this shit right in that big, huge MMORPG with the light. And like when you walk by different torches and you go in dungeons and walk by different color torches and stuff like blue torches, purple torches, you see the reflect off your character arm. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. The game, man, it definitely needs some patching, man. They need to focus on this textures pop in, like the textures on your gun, because that's the whole thing of Borderlands. It's guns. If you got blurry ass, out of focus ass image quality for the guns, what's the fucking point of the bazillion guns they praise? Your guns is useless if the textures for them take so long to pop up. And I'm playing on a motherfucking PS5 Pro. This should not even be an issue, man. Even on PC, this should not be an issue, man. This game has some serious fucking graphical issues, man. This makes no fucking sense, man. I don't know if Unreal Engine 5 is that bad. No, because I seen what games the game developers that truly, take advantage of Unreal Engine 5, what their games look like. Because Fortnite looks fucking amazing. And they got these same cartoon ass graphics. Fortnite looks fucking amazing on the PS5 Pro. Fortnite is amazing on the PS5 Pro. Hell, even Apex Legend looks amazing. Elder Scrolls Online, all these games with the animated graphics like Borderlands, and they outshine Gearbox. That makes no fucking sense. That just shows the lack of talent of Gearbox. It feels rushed, man, like they didn't take their fucking time to optimize and get this shit right. Cause you say what the fuck you want about Fortnite, that game looks amazing. It takes advantage of both the base PS5, the PS5 Pro, hell, even back with the PS4 Pro. This shit makes no damn sense, boy. And I'm constantly seeing pop-ins like this. My gun textures take forever to load up. The whole idea, if you go set, well, thank God they ain't selling the skins. If you gonna have it where we complete challenges to unlock skins and stuff, these skins has to work, man. They have to work. This shit makes no damn sense, man. This is skin on this gun by default. See, that's the default skin. I said, I ain't gonna fuck with it. I ain't gonna fuck with legendary skins. Um, if it's unique for that gun, I'm 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Um, like I noticed, like with certain guns, when I'm by certain, like I was by this torch, by this barrel with fire coming out of it, and I saw the reflection of the flames reflecting off my gun. I did notice that when it rains, it seems like the ground is wet. It seems like your guns is wet too. They got a more shiny look to them when it rains. I noticed that. So it's some shit in there, and they just need to get with Gearbox. I mean, Gearbox need to get with Epic Games, with Epic, and find out whatever they did with Fortnite and implement it into Borderlands 4. And Borderlands 4 will look like Apex Legend and but Apex Legend not even using Unreal Engine 5 probably, but they definitely need to get with Epic and find out how to get Fortnite to look and run so goddamn good on these modern update hardwares. Because goddamn Fortnite looks amazing. And the reason why I'm not broadcasting, I wanted to record so y'all can see this shit in the full glory. Because you record, it's in 4K with HDR. So I wanted y'all to see this shit, the pop ins and stuff. Now you can see the texture. Now it's still kind of blurry. Right there on the left side, right there on the side of the gun, it's blurry. There's supposed to be some type of metal around the gun, but you can't see it. It's still blurry. Yeah, so yeah, the textures and stuff with the guns is terrible. Like, look at this. You see where the little holes is shaking and stuff? Look, it's just now loading up. Look. See, look how long it's loading up. That's supposed to be a gauge, like a air gauge and stuff with the little holes shaking. That's what they're supposed to be, and it still ain't popped in. You can't see the dial on the gauge. It's supposed to be like a gauge, like on a pump. It's crazy, man. Look at this. Look how long this texture stay. And Jacob got unique designs with their guns. See how long it's taking for this shit to load in? It still ain't loaded up the back. Look, it takes so long to load up the textures. And once again, that's supposed to be a gauge right there. Shit's fucking crazy, man. I didn't have this issue with Borderlands 3. When I was switching between guns and stuff, I saw every detail in the guns. This is quality. Performance not gonna be any better because they don't have a performance pro or a quality pro. Look at that. It got even worse on performance. It looks even worse on performance. The texture is so fucking terrible for a game that all about your fucking guns and customize them. If the guns is gonna look like this, why bother, man? Why? Look at the draw distance all the way back down the back. Look how blurry it is. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look how blurry that shit is. Now watch me switch back to quality. You gonna see the grass and everything. This shit, man, this shit don't make no sense. We need a performance pro. I'm skeptic to play in quality because I'm a quality man. I don't mind playing like Spider-Man and God of War, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 in performance because they actually have both, I mean, the best of both worlds. Oh no, but not Borderlands. Look how long it takes for the textures on my guns to load up. Look at this shit. Oh, it's just a texture issue. It's just a pop-in issue. This should not even be a thing on the PS5 Pro. This is fucking crazy, man. Look at it. You see the grass right there. Then once you go up here, it's gone. Yeah, I might think of this. Maybe ain't no grass right there, Mike. I can show you how you Nah, I'm gonna try to do that. I just ain't got rockets. I forgot. Can you tag the ground? I thought you can tag. Wait, hold on. They must have got rid of that feature. All right, I'm gonna go over there. You can see as I close to get closer, the grass will start loading up. Look, see, look, see. Told you. Look how the grass slowly loaded up. This is crazy. I don't know. I know what I'm gonna name this video. I'm gonna name Borderlands 4 um Borderlands 4 Unreal Engine 5 hurting Borderlands 4. Yeah, I name it that. Unreal Engine 5 hurting Borderlands 4. Watch the grass disappear when we start going back. See? There it goes, going away. Y'all see that? This supposed to be this little issue right here is supposed to be a thing in the past with the PlayStation 5. That's all Mark Sony was talking about when revealed the specs and stuff, when he was going into full detail with the specs of the PS5 Pro. The pop-ins and stuff supposed to be a thing in the past. We should not even be experiencing this with the fast SSDs. It just shows the lack of Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 sucks. Game developers need to stop using Unreal Engine 5. You're not Epic Games. Epic Games seem to know how to optimize and use their engine better. Third party, not so much. So game developers need to stop using Unreal Engine 5. If you're not talented in the stuff and know how to take advantage of it, like some are now, it's some Unreal Engine 5 games that I saw that looks amazing and stuff like that. But that just shows the talent of the company. If the company and the developer is talented and not lazy and not trying to rush to make a quick buck, because it feels like Borderlands 4 was rushed. Like look how much they charge for basic shit like adding new vault hunters. These motherfuckers want $50 fucking. If you didn't get the super deluxe edition, it costs $50 fucking to get the new vault hunters. $50 fucking for fucking DLC for new vault hunters. No, it's extra stuff. You're getting heads and new missions too. I think, yeah. So still, $50, no. And then the bounty hunter is $40. So that's 90 fucking dollars you out of if you didn't buy the super deluxe edition. Those two DLCs you have to buy separate, and they add up to 90 fucking dollars. $70 for the standard version and 90 fucking dollars for those DLCs. What you looking at? 130 fucking dollars? That's how much the Super Deluxe Edition cost. Hell no, and I think you coming up with more. 'Cause I'm not good at math. Let me see here. I say 50 for the ultimate okay, we'll say $70 for the game, for the standard game. And then one of the DLCs is $50. And then the other one was $40. The bounty hunter is $40. Oh hell no! You almost at $200. If you get the other one too, the other two for skins. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just added up all this shit. Okay, they got 4 pieces of DLCs that you can buy. So this how scummy Gearbox is. I don't know whether to blame 2K or Take Two. It seems like Take Two because they're greedy. They're doing this with the NBA 2K games. And I hope that I pray that they don't make a damn NFL 2K. Bring if 2K if the NFL decide to drop EA because EA been fucking up. Madden been getting out all the performance issues, lazy ass, removing shit from the game, adding it back later. They add a battle pass. I mean, a season pass, just like I knew they was. I predict they was going to add a season pass because 2K did it with NBA 2K. So I knew Madden was going to add a season pass. But what I'm trying to say, if they decide to, if the NFL decide to drop EA and let 2K make it, 2K will fuck it up too. It would be just like NBA 2K with greedy ass VC, $150 VCs and stuff like that. They will have a stupid ass my neighborhood where you walk around with your NFL guy going to show stores buying Jordans and Nikes and shoes and shit like that. And the same thing if they do with the WWE. It ain't quite like that in WWE 2K25, but WWE 2K26, it's gonna be just like NBA 2K, where you can walk in stores and buy shit with real money. It ain't as bad as NBA 2K, but it's about to be. Can you imagine they made a football game? So let me get back to the subject. It could be Take Two or it could be 2K. Is why Gearbox boxing this price to get all this stuff. So if you buy the standard version, you want to get all the DLCs that come with the Super Deluxe Edition. It will cost you $175 fucking dollars. $175 to get everything that's included in the Super Deluxe Edition. That is so scummy. I almost want to delete the game off my hard drive and get a refund, but I can't. That is so. I thought Blizzard and them was greedy. I thought Rockstar was greedy. Take Two, 2K was greedy. No, this is a whole nother level, man. So they punish you. They punishing players that buy the standard edition. Players that don't want to go out and drop $130 fucking dollars because they got responsibilities to do, like bills, rent, car notes, insurance, all that shit. Buying groceries, buying household shit, soap, tissue, stuff like that. Oh no. They want to take advantage of players that bought the standard edition and charge us $175 fucking dollars. You pay extra. Nobody else covering this though. I'm the only one seem to be covering this. I'm the only one seem to be covering this. I watch IGN. I'm watching other veterans, Borderlands players play the game. None of them is mentioning this. They're not going to mention this because they're getting money through their streams and stuff like that. So, or you know, they're not going to cover it. For starters, they're not going to cover it because they don't want to be red flagged or blacklisted from getting early access to another Borderlands 5 or the Tiny Tina Wonderlands 2, whatever. They don't want to not be invited out to play the game early, so they're not going to bring up this stuff, how greedy some of this stuff is. These YouTubers like Moxie and all of them, they're not going to bring this stuff up because Gearbox will blacklist them from next Borderlands series. But I'm going to talk about it. That is scummy. You have to spend $175. If you bought the standard version, you have to spend $175 to get what's included in the Super Deluxe Edition. It costs $130. They punishing standard edition and deluxe edition players, customers. And I'm starting to think that it's 2K or Take Two. I don't think it's Gearbox. Because the $80 and stuff, I feel like that was Take Two and 2K. Either Take Two or 2K. I think that was they pitched the $80. I don't think Wendy had nothing to do with that. That's just me. To each his own now. But me personally, I don't think that was up to Randy for pitching that $80 and stuff. He just had to do what his bosses say. That's Take Two or 2K. 2K is the publishers, and we know 2K is backed by Take Two, just like Rockstar. That's why you see a lot of expensive ass shit in Rockstar. You see a car cost 5 million in the fucking game, but in real life that car only costs 200,000. Like the lamb truck that's in GTA 5, that motherfucker costs what, 100, 200,000, 175,000. It don't cost no 2, 3, 4 million like it do in GTA. A dump truck costs what? How much does that dump truck cost? It wasn't that motherfucker like 4 million. No dump truck costs no 4 million, 5 million. The yacht costs 9 million. No fucking yacht costs no fucking 9 million. I know a buddy got a fucking yacht. He ain't pay no fucking 9 million. But look at the texture. I wanted to cover. That's the main reason why I wanted to record this, because I wanted to catch this stuff so people won't think that I'm lying. People think that I'm lying and stuff. I'm making this shit up. No, I'm not. Look at the textures for these guns. You got skins on guns, and I'm telling you, the guns in Borderlands 4, I mean Borderlands 3, look way better. And look how long it takes for textures to pop up. Look at this. The little metal piece on the side of the gun, on the left side, right up underneath the scope on the side, is not even loaded in yet. The little detail around the scope ain't loaded in. Not even the lens on the scope loaded in. Look at the lens. Look how blurry it is. You see that shit? It's for how that little white outline all the way around the scope. See it down at the bottom and on the right around the scope, and the inside of the lens, it got this little white outline. Like that little image right there, supposed to be all the way around the gun. See it? That little image, you see it when you aim, it's all the way around the gun. Now it's starting to load up. I'm surprised it's showing your damn ammo count up there in the element. Yeah, you actually switch and it actually show the one up there. I'm surprised. Man, look how long the texture for these guns take to load up. Look at this shit. People thought I was making this stuff up. No. I haven't talked about it yet. But if I was been talking about this, people thought I've been making it up. That's supposed to be a bird. Look at the grass, man. The grass in Borderlands 3 look better than this shit. Hell, the grass, everything in Fortnite looks better than this. This game got the same graphics as Fortnite. And tell me how Fortnite looks 10 times better than this, running on Unreal Engine 5. But for starters, it is Epic Games engine. They know how to take advantage of their own engine, just like Rockstar know. If somebody else used Rockstar engine, well, nobody know how to do all the stuff that Rockstar do with their games. But look at Kojima. He using Decima engine, Guerrilla Games engine, and he ain't having any problems. So I don't know. I think it's talent. At the end of the day, I think it's how talented the developers are. And apparently, this just shows Gearbox is not talented as Epic. They should have stuck with the engine they used for Borderlands. I don't even know what engine they used for Borderlands 3. I think they used Unreal Engine for Borderlands 3, an older one, and it looks better than this. Maybe Unreal Engine 5 is. I know Unreal Engine 5 is new and fresh to most of the developers and stuff. It's gonna take some time to fully take advantage of it, but we need patches. We need a PS5 Pro patch for this fucking game. Because players playing this shit on the PS5 Pro, this shit should not look like this. That is the whole reason why we bought PS5 Pros. It's so we could play in performance with the quality mode. Sony Games seems to know how to fucking do this. Hell, even Demon Souls, when I loaded up Demon Souls on the PS5 Pro, it takes advantage of this. It's fucking crazy, man. I didn't want to show no gameplay. I just want to sit here and talk about this shit. Look at the water. The water looks terrible as fuck, man. Apex Legend and Fortnite water looks 10 times better than this shit. You can actually see that little thing right there reflecting in the water way more clear in Fortnite. Hell, Elder Scrolls Online, ZeniMax, whatever the fuck ZeniMax did to get the water reflection and ray tracing working in their fucking game. Gearbox should have went to a third party developer, had them help them with the water flex and ray tracing, especially on modern hardware. I mean, more advanced hardware like the PS5 Pro. Hell, even the PS5 can do is simple water reflections and ray tracing. But PS5 Pro, the whole selling point of it was advanced ray tracing. Mark Sony literally discussed that advanced ray tracing, and I'm not saying it here in Borderlands. I don't know why they let you get a can now. It'd been cool if you can drink it and to get some health back and stuff. If you buy water source till you low on health, you can until your web kit fully recharged or cooled down. You can just take one of these out the water and just drink it. But it's just a throw, and I don't get the point of it because it's not gonna do that much damage to an enemy. Like, is it an empty can? I don't get the point of this. I mean, it's cool, I guess. You want to throw a can and hit an enemy in the head. Like, look at the texture on this. Hey, look at this. This shit look terrible. Look at this. I need to see Digital Found. Yeah, I need to see the Digital Found. They probably gonna say the same thing I'm saying. They probably gonna say Fortnite looks better than this. Oh shit, I lagged right there. Yeah, they need to do some type of patch, man, like now, like fast. That's what the fuck they need to be working on, fixing this textures issue. But this should not be a thing on up to date graphic cards on PC and PS5 Pro and hell even the Xbox Series X. This shit should not be like this. So yeah, I'm gonna watch a Digital Foundry video. I'm gonna go on end this record. I just want to bring this up. I'm gonna name this video Unreal Engine Unreal Engine 5 um, Borderlands 4 runs Unreal Engine 5. What else gonna name it? Unreal Engine 5 sucks on Borderlands 4, or Borderlands 4 doesn't. Unreal Engine 5. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna name the video because I know it's Unreal Engine 5. I can name it Borderlands 4 textures looks terrible because that's what I mainly was talking in this video. It's the textures and it looks terrible. It still ain't load up the textures on this damn gun. So yeah, I name it Borderlands 4 textures suck or Borderlands 4 low textures pop ins. But it is a pop in issue, right? Borderlands 4 has Borderlands 4 has terrible pop ins. Yeah, yeah, I named that because that's what it is. It is a popping issue. Or Borderlands 4 has textures issues. Yeah, yeah, I name it that because it is textures. It's pop ins too, like what I was showing with the grass and stuff. I just name it texture. I say Borderlands 4 textures suck, or Borderlands 4 low. Borderlands 4 textures suck. Borderlands 4 textures low slow. Borderlands textures. Borderlands texture quality suck. Texture suck. Borderlands. I'm trying to name it short. I don't want it to be long. Borderlands 4 textures suck. Yeah, I think I name it that. Yeah, I name it that. Borderlands 4 textures suck. Yep. So I'm gonna end this video. You guys like, share, subscribe, man. This shit is crazy. I might as well get off the game. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little bit disappointed. I almost don't want to play the game, man. It's crazy though, man. That I'm getting all these pop-ins, quests and stuff. I have to quit the game and load it back up for the quest to work. I mean, god damn, man, this shit makes no sense. Look how many of my friends is on the game. Look, even on this low screen, look at the bottom of her outfit. Look how long it's taking to load in the texture. Look right there around her hip and waist. Look how long it's taking to load that texture in. Even on her little thing on her chest. Look, and now it's loading in. See that? Look, that man, this game has terrible textures. That is a pop-in issue, ain't it? That's a pop-in. It's the textures. Oh my God, Borderlands 4 texture pop-in suck. Wait, Borderlands textures and pop-ins suck. We'll name it both. We'll name it both because they do have some pop-in issues to with stuff in the distance when you're moving towards it. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here and watch Digital Foundry and see what they come up with this game. Do they say why is it doing this and can it be fixed? Why they why is it running like this on powerful hardware like the PS5 Pro and PC with powerful graphic cards? Like this game should not be running like this, man. And we all know it's Unreal Engine 5, but I'm gonna go watch Digital Foundry and find out do they believe that too? Because this is fucking crazy, man. The game is unplayable, man. It truly is. I'm sitting here enjoying the game, but man, when I get new guns and stuff, and I put skins on them and stuff that I unlock, and they take forever to pop in and show up, man, that ruins the whole experience of farming for weapons, man. Like some of these guns have some unique designs and stuff. Like Jacob's weapon, the designs and stuff on them, it looks so amazing. But what is the point when they take so long to load up? This game has a serious texture and pop-in issue, and it needs to be resolved ASAP. That's all I got to say about it. Y'all take care.